Okay. So it's Kam Rock, sitting and chilling with Son of Fraser. Your girlfriend, you know, it's my lady, you know what I'm saying? Her lovely lady lumps and shit, and, you know, whatever the fuck.
Crinkle crack.
And this is my hair going crinkle crack and shit. When I pull this fucking comb back, you wavy niggas know about that, you know what I mean? I want to say what's up to Thunderfoot, aka Potholer54. That's my nigga. What's up? I know he's hearing my nigga and going, what? I'm English. I know, nigga. We know. That's what we say. Okay, that's the American shit. You know what we've been doing in America all this time. I just want to reach out to Thunderfoot, you know what I'm saying, and say what's up, man. Hey, I'm glad you put your vids up, man, and show some appreciation, basically, just from St. Louis, Missouri, man, all the way in St. Louis, Missouri, man, you know, and basically just say, you know, hey, you know, I'm a little musician over here, man, you know, Nellyville, that's what you know St. Louis for, basically, you know, yeah, that guy, yeah. And that's our shit, you know. We proud of that, proud of the arts, you know. But you know, America got a history, man. America got a past, a present, you know, a future. You know what I'm saying? And so basically, you know, I'm gonna talk to you about some of that. You know, in today's day and age, with the internet, we can reach out to people. Hence, I'm reaching out to you from St. Louis, Missouri, all the way over in, you know, UK, England. At whatever university you get to, you know, carouse and stuff, man. Hey, I want to get up in that university too, man. But you know, they won't let us do it. You know, I got 2 college degrees. You know, I went there, did the shit twice, and I'm telling you, man, the economy is, they say it's nothing nice for them, you know, meaning the white Americans. But us black Americans, they completely left us out the loop. You know, I know that, you know, we have a, you know, half-black president, black, which is, you know, for us, that just means black man. You know, we never wanted to separate anyone by, you know, minuscule details to begin with. That's just not some shit that black people do. If you got any piece of black in you, we say you us, and that's just the bottom fucking line. Because we know you just a person. Shit, we are related to begin with. In the future, people gonna see us for what we are anyway, which is just people on a planet. Okay. Now, life on, you know, this planet, all of it, comes from the darkness of space anyway. You know, be it just the way shit works. So your planet, you know, whenever we, if ever we, you know, make contact with some, you know, other life forms or whatever the fuck, and they ask us, what's the name of your planet, we're going to tell them Earth. And they're going to say, what is your species? And we're going to say the human fucking race. And that's going to be it. And they're going to say, wow, you sure come in a lot of colors. And that's what's beautiful about us, okay? We're just a bunch of different colors, but we're just people on the planet. And they're going to say, Earth, that's interesting. You call your planet Earth, huh? Why? Well, it's made of earth, you know. The word earth kind of transcends a few levels. Whether it's the crumbly shit, the whole solid shit, the rock shit, it didn't matter. We once at one time thought that earth was just all the same stuff. You know, the landmass we stand on, we call it earth because it's dirt, it's soil, it's rock, it's gravel, it's everything. And then we came to understand the rocks have differences if you look at the small spaces of it, right? And then we learned to manipulate the smaller spaces of it all the way down to the atom, you know, to do amazing things, explosions, weapons, metallurgy, iron ore, all kinds of amazing shit, you know? So now, we've got this going on, right? And we've managed to keep getting, like, distracted with bullshit. Like, in America, we can't get over our past, our heritage. A lot of the slave descendants, like myself, and like Shauna over here, who is obviously a mixed woman. She's half black, half white. She's 50%, you know, of each. Her dad is a very dark-skinned man, about as dark as we come. And her mom is a normal, average white woman, American woman. Now, with the exception of the fact that her mom is, you know, adopted, you know, we believe her mom, her bloodlines have been here during slave time, you know. And that's what we're talking about, you know. There's so many mixed children out, you know, and not just from black men with white women, but from the white men of days of old with our black women, you know, our moms, grandmoms, and so on and so forth. So they called them bed wenches, okay? Now, a bed wench was a slave, a sex slave, a woman that had to sleep with her master no matter what. And that's fucking unfortunate, you know? But that was her fucking job, you see? And she did that shit every day. Now, they enjoyed their bed wenches so much. I mean, the average of them had at least 5, 6 that they favored. But they fucked way more than the 5 or 6, you know. They every day, all day, you know, smoking weed and drinking moonshine up in you know, in the slaves' quarters, you know, fucking the slave daughters and moms and grandmoms. You know, Aunt Jemima on the fucking pancake, they was even fucking her big ass. I ain't lying to you. And half the time, Aunt Jemima wasn't even a real woman. It was a dude in drag. Did you know that shit? Why did they make her pretend to be a woman? Because the ones that were gay didn't want their wives to know. So that's how they was on the DL. They'd have an Aunt Jemima looking motherfucker who was just a fat male who had, you know, boobs from being fat and shit. And kind of a soft, high voice maybe sometimes, especially if he was a gay man and a little flamboyant with a soft voice. Yeah, put a little rag on his head, you know, especially if he could grow his hair out and shit. And they would try to pass him off as a chick and just, oh, that's just an ugly woman, you know, and that's just something to do. I'm not really into that. I just fuck her from time to time. And the wives didn't get it. And a lot of the modern day feminist movement is spawned from white women realizing that, okay, we're being lied to by men. Why don't they just stop fucking these black women? And now they're fucking the black men too. What's going on? Okay, the Catholic priest thing here in America, that's not a new phenom. They've been molesting a lot longer than now, in the last 40, 50 years. No, they were raping the slaves for free, you know, easy and free, long before that. So we complained about it, and no one did shit. Slavery ends 1860s, and then we get free. We help inspire de facto segregation on our own, you know, because it was necessary. Shit. Because it was safest to stick to our own, as you know, as a country redneck to say, stick to your own, you know. That comes from that. That also comes from when they was reading that will, and the bedwench and her 30 kids versus the legitimate white wife and her 3, you know, and he was giving her 1 every 10 years. He was giving the bedwench 10 a year. Shit, 10 a summer, okay? And meanwhile, he's pumping in the sweat, and he's promising her all kind of shit while he's in the bed with her, okay? And she's listening to this shit and expecting it when he dies. Now, the white wife and the legitimate kids are like, nope, that's all our shit. And, you know, yeah, that was just your job. What are you doing? What, did you expect something? So, you know, this is the difference between what we American people nowadays call house Negro versus a plantation Negro, or house nigga, field hand, you know, field nigga. And it wasn't good on either side. They was fucking and raping in the fields, and they was fucking and raping in the house too. Just that it was a little more organized in the house. It was a little more accepted in the house. So, you know, if you could act right about it, and you looked really good, you could live in the house. You know, you had first dibs on what we threw away. Okay? To this day, we still buying stupid shit like chitlins and fucking pig feet, pig ears, the nose. We're eating shit, and we can cook the fuck out of it too. And for a lot of generations, I mean, worldwide, people was coming over to see how cool the American slaves were. Y'all got the coolest niggas, damn. To this day, we still winning the culture war on all fronts. Because hip-hop is so fucking cool. It's so real. So fucking soulful. You know, that sound in our voice is just so real. You know, you hear that spirit of our ancestors. You know what I'm saying? We speaking from the grave in that motherfucker. That's what you're hearing. You know, you can call it what you want. But that ism that you just can't explain ain't going no fucking where. You know what I'm saying? And killing off the bloodline was the original plan. That's why they're so gung-ho on, we want to conceal and carry guns. And we want our guns. We want our guns. We need guns, you know. What about the plan, the mission? You know, eventually we might have to turn them on the blacks and shoot them. So that's what the guns are all about. So they could all take to arms when need be. It kicked off, you know, it wasn't just Minutemen fighting the British doing it. You know, no. They were doing that in case the blacks ever, you know, was running them up and shit. Now, nowadays, they're just bored with the guns and doing stupid shit like shooting up schools and movie theaters after they see a half-assed decent movie. I saw that Batman movie. That wasn't shit. You shot up a theater for nothing. God damn. Now, innocence dying and shit like that aside, our innocence has been dying a lot longer. So excuse me if I'm not exactly so, weeping heart and bleeding heart when I talk about the shit. We've had to deal with it in the hardest of ways for hundreds of years, over 400 years. And so now at this point, we reach out to the government and we continuously ask, give us what is due. We don't want just some money. It's, we need to learn how to live. See, we need to rebuild. Well, we need to build a black community. First of all, we don't even have one of those yet. We've made half-assed attempts at it, and we've damn near had some success. Like the city of Atlanta and shit, like that's like our promised land for us. We're like, damn, black people got in the city that was already going, and hey, we're working jobs. It looks like on the surface what we want to have happen, which is us being successful, running our own shit. Is it really that? And what happens in Atlanta? You got all the musicians coming out of there too, a lot of prospering, in Georgia. But it's still a racist fucking state. You know what I'm saying? At any given time, shit could go down in that fucking state. They got they hardcore rednecks too, shit, who are just ignorant enough to start some shit over some shit they don't even understand. They don't even know what they're mad about no more. They just know they're supposed to be angry at us. They don't know when they're looking at us. They basically just looking in the mirror of the past. We look like your great-great-great-great-granddaddy now. You know what I'm saying? Because that's who the fuck we are. We're your brothers and sisters. And the majority of us are related to them, and they're related to us, because they were mixing with us, mixing and mingling. And once word got around black people was good and bad, man, black slaves sold every fucking where. That's why our blood is every fucking where. That's why when they test the blood to the cradle of life, everybody relates to an African, because y'all was all fucking us, shit. The Puerto Ricans got that beautiful curly hair from us. So did the Cubans. They so dark. I mean, I went to Florida last year, nigga. I didn't know who the fuck was who. I'm trying to talk to this girl that's so dark, darker than me, okay? Darker than my forearm, and I got dark fucking forearms, okay? She started talking Spanish. Girl was Cuban. Another girl was Dominican. I'm in the Snooks, the grocery store, the name tags. I can't even fucking read them. We are indistinguishable from every ethnicity down in Florida. That's how much they love us, goddammit. Physically, at least. But when it came time to vote for the president, much love to President Obama, because, hey, he's strong, man. He better than me. I'd have been cussing motherfuckers out at this point. But, he is keeping his composure, because that's what a dignified man like himself is going to do. He has a degree from Harvard fucking law, okay? My black ass can't walk on the steps of Harvard law, okay? He went in that school during a racist time, a tumultuous time, a violent time, and got educated himself, earned it. And they want to still talk shit and fight him every step of the way. That's what our government's going through right now. A lot of secret keeping and a lot of bullshit, man. So anyway, reaching out to the world, basically, man. You know what I'm saying? To our allies in China and Japan, to our allies in the UK, to the few allies we got still hanging on out there. You know what I'm saying? That understand the black American struggle. Stay in touch with us. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the Tower of Babel is just a myth. You know what I'm saying? The internet is how we now communicate. And, you don't even have to speak English to know what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? I'll let y'all know Kam Rock coming up out of STL. I want to say much love to, once again, for listening. To my boy Thunderfoot, thanks for all the vids. You helped a lot of my people, who were poisoned by, the religion that the very same people enslaved us taught us. And they told us, clap and wait for Jesus to help you. And we've been doing that a long time. Martin was clapping about Jesus, and they shot him. Malcolm was clapping about Allah, and they shot him too. Our own people shot Malcolm down. But they paid our people to do it. Keep in mind, we don't do shit for free. Black people work for money. Okay? Ever since slavery was over with, we knew nothing else but to ask for money, and they taught us that. Because when we said, what does it mean to be free from slavery, we were so ignorant, we didn't even know enough to be mad anymore. So they said, well, money is what you're supposed to be doing this work for. We just never gave this shit to you. So you're going to do the same job you've been doing all along. We're going to give you this money now, and then you're going to be giving it back to us in small increments to pay for things like bills and shit like that. Well, if it's so important, why are you giving it to us to begin with? Well, technically you're supposed to always give it to you, but we just kind of didn't. Now we're going to be fair about it because, President Lincoln said that, and then he was, notorious atheist as well, and they shot him too. So, you don't get no help on no side. Everybody could get shot, okay, by angry, fucking, ignorant people is the point. So, I'm glad that someone like Thunderfoot is out here telling us, look, if you down on your hands and knees praying, you can stop that shit. Work on a survival tactic. Work on an escape plan. You know what I'm saying? If you in a movie theater and you see a dumbass trying to get up with a weapon, work on taking that motherfucker down. You know what I'm saying? As a group, collectively, don't sit there dumbfounded and get shot the fuck up. You know? Or planes and shit. Trains, automobiles, anywhere, man. If motherfuckers is trying to start some shit, react accordingly. You know? Appropriately. Fuck y'all doing out there? Anyway. But it's more than just that self-defense, okay? Black people, we've been trying to defend ourselves just by sticking together, and we can't even do that properly no more because of things like contracts. Now, in the music business, they put contracts out there to confuse artists and to get us trapped. The artist, the ism, the hotness, it's in the artist. We hot without your contract. We don't need your shit. All your contract means is I'm going to let you profit off my shit. Now, when we signed the contract, magically, all kind of names start appearing on work that we wrote, lyrics that we wrote. As the producer, a co-writer, some motherfucker jumped on my track and just said, a few times, and he want credit for my half my song. Motherfucker, that jingle jangle that you love so much came from me. That's my ism. That's my shit, my style. And it's going to be my style long after I'm gone. Okay? But people want that money, you see. They don't want credit for the work. They give a fuck about getting credit for being the artist on a song that you really not. You're not even connected to that song if you're not truly the creator of it, just like you're not connected to a child that you don't birth yourself. That's why adoption is a difficult task to tackle. It's hard to connect with a child that ain't your own. Well, same way with these artists, man. And then we basically passing these contracts around to each other. We figure, hey, I got fucked over by the contract. I'm going to fuck somebody else over and make my money back, try to cover my losses. At some point, it got to stop. Some of us, or one of us, or all of us, got to just stop and say, you know, I'm not signing shit no fucking more. Quit with this contract bullshit. I listen to the graves of the motherfucking slaves, and they all say the same goddamn thing. Quit signing these white people's papers. Quit signing a fucking contract. Quit signing your life and your talent away. Quit giving them a piece of our heritage, of our natural shit. You know? I may not have always wanted to be a guitar player or whatever the fuck else, but damn it, it was bred in me, and I enjoy the shit now, so fuck, that's what I do. You know what I mean? I may not have always wanted to be a singer, but that damn it, this shit sounds pretty good to me. I like my music better than I like the shit on the radio, so I play my own shit. You know? And that's what the world has come down to. And now we got avenues like YouTube and shit for everybody to individually reach out to one another. I'm glad for that. Oh, there's more than just YouTube, please keep in mind, but I support YouTube. Y'all cool motherfuckers with me so far until y'all start taking my videos down. Till the next time, though, Kam Rock. Pothole, what's up? Obama family, what's up? You know, let's talk reparations at some point in time. Goddamn. Y'all have a good day, man. Much love from the St. Louis town, yep.